Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I don't know where Coil Ray been. Can't front. Let's find out.
What's poppin', though? What the hell has Coi Leray been up to? Now you're probably wondering what the hell. Like the last time you probably saw her was doing an interview or kicking it with Justin LeBoy.
Which was crazy. This is not making him look good at all. I think I saw a couple clips from this. It just seemed like they both had different kind of understanding of what's going on, like what they into.
Before that, she had a child, but it's really been hanging out with Justin LA boy, LeBoy. I'm gonna call him LeBoy for the foreseeable future.
And shout out Yassine. He be dropping like crazy. He always drop mad videos. I be listening to him on my way to work. But no, look, this is probably the first time that they sat down face to face and had like an open-ended conversation about things that they're into and things that they're not into in a relationship. Because when you sit somebody down and just talk without a phone, without TV, without food, a movie, without something that's designed to distract you, you feel me? Like,
And the reason why I decided to talk about this was in part because I feel like Coi Leray is a main character. Like if we've got a top 10 list of people whose careers I've damn near covered from the beginning until this point in time, the ups, the downs.
whew, I thought you were about to say top tier, musician. I was about to say, what? Cat. No shade to her, but Cat. Hell no. What? She's a TikToker. In front. She a really big TikToker. Not gonna lie. Like, she got TikTok songs. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But like that's her entire legacy, in front. And I liked her music before she like went this poppy. Cause she used to make music on some rap shit before. Like this is more like, when she dropped Huddy and shit like that. You know what I mean? So I don't know. But I thought he about to make a bold claim. Y'all see? I'm about to say you burnt out, gang.
Downs. Many of them were the downs. It was a rocky road, but eventually she did come to have some success, some major success with her song Players. So I recently decided to revisit Coi Leray because this is the one thing that I didn't want to happen. I didn't want to see Coi Leray quit on music because we've seen this happen sometimes with certain rappers, female rappers, and they quit.
I think he must like Coi Leray a lot because I don't think nobody thinks about her. So for him to make a whole video about it, either you grasping that straws, my boy, or you just a fan.
On music because we've seen this happen sometimes with certain rappers, female rappers in part, that they'll get into a relationship or they'll move to something else and just not give up on music, but have me questioning how much they really cared about making music and their love for music if they were willing to just give it up when a better opportunity presented itself and not put it on hold, but like for example, a Cardi B. I question how much Cardi B enjoys making music versus...
That's nothing. Cardi B don't even drop music. She got like 2 albums. She got 2 albums. That's like somebody playing 2 basketball games in the NBA. And you like, oh, you're a good NBA player. It's like, bro, what? You only put... All right. No, we should do a whole separate video about Cardi. I ain't gonna lie.
being a personality and just having music out there. Same thing with a Rihanna. I really do question how much Rihanna loves making music. Now,
That's different. That's totally different. She got some of the biggest songs and features ever created ever. That is totally different. That's on some like Mariah Carey Christmas song type vibe. That's the kind of music she has. Cardi B does not have that kind of timeless music. I'm gonna keep it a bean. That's a false parallel. Hell no.
Rihanna has been making music during this entire time. That's a different story, but we're not going to come for the Navy right now. Absolutely not. And, I love Rihanna over here. Rihanna's music, at least. I don't know anything about Rihanna. With that being said, I decided to do a little overview because if you guys remember, Coi Leray dropped an album, Coi, and I enjoyed this album. It was post...
Which is like a Nicki Minaj reference. Hold up. I'll go back.
Coi Leray dropped an...
That's like a Nicki Minaj reference, which is a Little Kim reference. She ain't got the body to be doing that. I'm gonna keep it a beam with y'all. Like nobody want to see that. I ain't gonna lie. That's crazy. But all right, okay. Well, we're gonna allow it.
Album Coi, and I enjoyed this album. It was post Players, which Players was a song. Obviously, it took a sample.
And Cap. Sorry, I'm pausing a lot, y'all. But let me let the video play after this. No, you didn't enjoy the album. Come on, gang. You did not listen to that front to back. No, you didn't. Stop.
A sample of a very popular song from decades ago, and Coi Leray, her self-titled Coi, in 2023, the entire thing from top to bottom, it was like they took hits and they just threw them on there in an album. And I enjoyed most of it, but it just felt like a hit list or a playlist for lack of a better word than an album. And it didn't do too hot. It didn't do poorly either. But since 2023, Coi Leray has not released an album. And a major event that had happened was that she would get dropped from her record label, or she would move record labels. Like, she was on Republic years ago, and then she got moved to Island Records. She would complain about her record deal. Like, for example, Coi was on Uptown Records via Republic. So she was on Republic. After Coi, she would be on Island, which is still under UMG. And she would complain about the situation for a while, and then she would get dropped, and she would become independent for a very brief period of time. Trendsetter is her label, brand, whatever you want to call it. That was the name of her debut album. And she dropped these 2 singles, Heart Don't Lie and Candy Crush, both of which I enjoyed.
Wait, she got dropped from her label? What a bum. Lucky ain't got no boom sound. All the hits she dropped, and she still got dropped. Man, what a bum. Coi Leray a bum. You know, nobody want to say it. I'm going to say it. Coi Leray a bum now, man. And I ain't going to lie. Female creators are good until they have kids. Once they have kids, they can't go as hard as they used to go, one, just out of sake of being a good parent, which is no shade there. And then 2, bro, I can't imagine trying to be creative while going through the literal process of childbirth. You know what I mean? I'm a dude, so I have a high respect for women who could, have kids. I don't expect her to jump out the window and be the top, 10 artist while pregnant. Being pregnant is not like a rollout now for people, though. But for lack of a better term, in this music sense, Coi Leray is a bum now. Can't front. And we don't care.
I thought these were some solid songs. I talked about them when they dropped. This was in 2024, later towards the end of 2024. And being independent is no joke. It's not an easy task. However, in 2025, I didn't see much of Coi Leray, but she would actually get signed to another major deal. So she would get signed to Epic Records, Sony. So she left UMG. She's over at Sony now. And I think it's some sort of a partnership deal because it's it's like under exclusive license to Trendsetter. So I think she's licensing the music. I don't know what the hell. She's with a major now again. So she was independent for a very brief period of time for like 2 to 3 singles. And then she signed another deal. And she would also drop this What Happened to Forever EP. I didn't listen to these songs. I listened to 2 to 3 songs. I listened to Keep It, which is a solid Coi Leray song. I wouldn't come back to it, to be honest. It's not really a hit, but it's a more personal track from Coi Leray, which is the opposite and more of where I wanted her to lean for me personally.
Keep It was a song when she was singing. You could keep it. You could keep it. I think I like that song, actually. But I don't got to download it. I'm not about to play it. Can't front. She's just not that kind of like what kind of artist is she? She's not A tier, right? Like, will we put her at what? B tier, C tier? Not gonna lie, I think she like a step up from a SoundCloud rapper. Like, she like a C tier to me. I think Coi Leray is C tier. As a celebrity, I think she's probably B tier. As a musician, she's definitely C tier. Gotta be.
After her Coi album drop, which was just supposed to be a bunch of hits. And those don't really tell us too much about what Coi Leray's got going on. So she had been trying in 2025, but then I would see a song that she would drop with G Herbo. So she would drop a song with G Herbo and BK the Ruler. This song didn't really go up. And she would also drop a song, Act Like You Know, with Shoreline Mafia. This was a solid song. I listened to this. This is a Coi Leray song that I would go back to. Shoreline Mafia did that. She's on kind of like LA beats, although the cover song or the cover of the song is this like Welcome to New Jersey thing. She reps New Jersey heavy. Who are the New Jersey reppers? I mean, is she the hottest thing out of Jersey? Maybe, right? But anyway, she would also find herself.
No. Sue Surf exists. I'll Be Out exists. No.
On DaBaby's album, which DaBaby's been killing it recently. And she would drop 2 songs, actually.
And that's another thing. DaBaby. All right.
it seems like she's reverted back after 2025, her experimenting with things. And this is my guesstimate, is that 2025, she signs a new deal with Epic. They're like, okay, you can do your thing. So she drops her EP on Epic, she experiments. And then in 2026, I think they came in and said, yo, we're going back to the formula, okay? What's worked with you in the past, we're going to try that again. Because she would drop this song with Youngboy, Better Than Yours. I didn't even know this song dropped. Where have I been? Why did nobody tell me?
Because Youngboy is not mainstream. He's not in the industry for real. He got his own cult fan base. That's one thing. Plus, they got bots and other shit. And that YB Better bot movement turned into actual fans. And his fans are lunatics, crazy, degenerates, potheads, and are young. That's his own thing. She ain't even that popping. This is a money play. I can't see Coi Leray giving a fuck about Youngboy and Youngboy giving a fuck about Coi Leray, vice versa. Such a weird couple to pair together. Look at this cover. It don't look at mesh, no kind of symmetry at all. Super forced.
I mean, this was in March 20th. She drops a song with Youngboy, and then I think it's packaged in with that Shoreline Mafia song in this like 2-pack. I don't even know if it's a 2-pack, but that's how it appears on Spotify. And for this song, she takes from Players, she takes from Coi, the album, and she does a rendition, interpolation, whatever the hell you want to call it, biting if you want to be more of a hater, of the Milkshake song. Oh, my milkshake brings all the guys to the yard. That thing. The song is all right. She has a male feature on it. And then you're probably like, yo, come on, man. That's just one attempt. What do you mean they're going back to the basics? Well, actually, she does that again on a recent song. So she just dropped on June 26th, she dropped a song with this guy named Eladio Carrion. I don't know where he's from, but this is a Spanish speaker. Is he from Puerto Rico? I don't know if he's from Puerto Rico, but yeah, either way, he hops on this song with her, and this song is called Outside. They just dropped a music video for this as well. No, I'm not paid to. Why do people think I'm paid to promote music? Do you think I'd be talking about nonsense, people? I've actually never gotten paid to talk about music. I just found this interesting.
Because your takes is kind of fucking trash. That's why. Nobody should give you a fucking cent. Like, I like your content and how hard you be posting, like how often, but it takes a try. You be lying a lot. You be like, yeah, this is a song that I would go back to. No one says that. If you would go back, or you would have already gone back. You would say, this is a song that I listen to from time to time, or once in a blue. You ain't even give her a once in a blue. Let's keep it a bean. She's a bum now. Coi Leray can't drop a hit to save her life right now. It's over with. It's the baby curse. So when the girl have a baby in the industry, it get low. The energy is low, man. She just drained it. Now we gotta look towards the kid for the hits. It's over with, man. She's a bum now. Coi Leray can't drop a hit to save her life right now. That's a fact. The industry is about what have you done for me right now. Just like Glorilla. She was on her way out until she came back with some hits. Same thing. Coi got to drop some hits, bro. She on some bullshit right now to keep it a beam with you. She is a bigger celebrity than she is an artist. And I feel like we got to start separating the two because everybody's famous now. We're in a world where everybody's famous now. Anybody can go on TikTok or Instagram and make a video and go viral and have 1 million followers. There's people that you don't know that got 1 million followers. Whoever watched this video right now, any of y'all could just take off tomorrow on TikTok and have 1 million followers. If it happens, come back and let me know. But it doesn't mean you're a good musician. I think those are two different things. Her musicianship, that's even a fucking word, and her celebrity status are two totally different things. And people keep connecting those two. You can have great music and not be famous, and then you can have a lot of fame and not know how to make a song to save your life.
And the reason why I even started talking
about
Coi
even made this
Leray,
video,
what triggered her into my mind was that I was looking for this X post where the Academics TV account had posted that there was a copyright holder that took down one of their posts and it said Sean Carter on it. And I was gonna do a video on Jay-Z, and this was gonna be evidence like, hey, look, the copyright holder here, it's not some random person, it's Sean Carter himself that took this post down. So as I'm scrolling down the page of Academics TV, because God, do they post a lot, I run into this post of Coi Leray with the cat.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. They do post a lot. But look at what they're posting. Holy, Coi Leray getting badder and badder. That is what you would do to a TikTok famous girl or a TikTok celebrity. You wouldn't do this to a musician that has hits out. You would post stats, billboards, and clips of the music. That's my point. Nowadays, these female artists are more celebrityism than they are musicians. That's all it is, bro.
Holy, Coi Leray getting badder and badder. And I'm just like, wait, please tell me Coi Leray is still making music. Like, what the hell is she doing? So that just jogged my memory. And that is the story.
And Yassine, you asking what she doing is kind of the fucking problem. It's kind of the point. She was always, bro, she didn't take off until she was like this. She used to make, deeper, hard-hitting music, rap stuff, and all kind of, she was heavier in the music. Once she started sexualizing herself, out of here, bro. Out of here.
Of how this video came together. So she drops this song and this music video.
That's the nuke.
What is this sample? Well, the original sample is from this dance song from Ener, Calabria 2007. That's the original sample, but it's most popular and most known for the hit song, The Anthem by Pitbull and Lil Jon. So here again, she's running that, hey, let's take a hit, or they are running that, let's take a hit from 2 decades ago. Hell, it's 2 decades ago at this point, which just goes to show you the longevity of Lil Jon and Pitbull, because these guys are still killing it right now, doing shows and probably getting booked everywhere under the sun. So she tried it here, and this makes me happy. This song recently just came out. It's like music video just came out, but
This is why we don't pay for music. Why does it make you happy? All right, I'm not going to get on your case right now because I'm on your page, so let's be respectful. But you mean to tell me she's sampling hits, mega hits only? She's getting cult following features like NBA YoungBoy. He don't do features for everybody, and she's still irrelevant and nobody knows, bro. Come on, bro. She just ain't got a hit. Let's call it what it is. This is a 10-minute video of nothing. This is a nothing burger video. Can't front.
Funny because the post that I see has nothing to do with music, even though she does play it in the background, but I didn't think about the music at all. So I am glad that Coi Leray is still putting numbers or not numbers on the board. Numbers are not being put on the board yet, but there's a possibility. Like, they just had to keep taking shots. But I didn't want to see Coi Leray.
That's the bias and the full stop that these artists be having. When you say yet, you're on their side. Say you aren't doing numbers right now. Full stop. You ain't getting paid by her. You don't got a fucking hit. Make some music. Drake dropping bombs on your asses. Y'all better turn up. Bugging.
Bow out of the rap game. I don't like to see that. And there should be enough motivation out there. Seeing a Young Miami, for instance, who got her reputation run through. I mean, they were just like...
And you watch your fucking mouth on Young Miami right now, man. Going that Goya bag. Man, listen, man. Spin that shit. Man, nah. The music industry run like this, gang. Peep this. When you got a hit, watch your fucking mouth until that hit fizzle out. She got a hit right now. Yeah, yo, hello, Yassine. Watch your motherfucking mouth, bro. She got a hit. Don't put more respect on Coi Leray, who is hitless. Versus, don't even compare her in the same level because now you're giving her some Young Miami clout. No. Let her have his time. That shit banging right now. That shit hard. Can't front.
Hey, she's just an escort. She's getting urinated on by Diddy. This and that. She held
her tongue
when it came to the Diddy situation. And she came back and
nobody talk about that. She held it down when it came to Diddy. She ain't do no pussy ass snitching shit. Held that shit down. No cap. Can't front.
Been grinding music. She's putting numbers up on the board right now with that
Real
Spend That
bitch,
song.
can't front.
So clearly, if she's able to do it, JT, she had come back. She just kept trying and just caught one. Nobody should be given.
Get the fuck out of here. I don't want to hear nothing else but Spend That shit right now. JT and her job at the same time wasn't the best idea, I don't think. But all right, cool.
And I do not want to see Coi Leray give up either because she's made good music. Now, a lot of her music, she had writers, producers, assisting, quote unquote, as in damn near handing her over songs. But I think, listen, she's had a kid. She's with a new man or whatever. And
this is the part where you sound you caping, bro. You sound you got a cape on right now. You got a COI cape right now. Ain't nothing wrong with that, but you got a little capey. She just not on that right now. Like, same thing I feel about Lotto. Lotto not on that right now. Mommy now. It's like mommy duty. Yo, there's so many ways to get money now. She don't got to go in a sweaty ass booth with drunk and high niggas. Niggas don't like that shit. She don't gotta do that. She could be at the crib making pancakes with her toddler and get 100 racks. You feel me? Like, this shit is different now.
However, the saddest thing would be for Coi Leray to go from somebody that made Players, which is a globally recognized hit song, into what, a guy's girlfriend
Loosely, you tripping. Come on now, stop.
that tricks on her. And it's Justin LaBoy. It's not like Young Miami had Diddy, and I think still has Diddy because she's been the most loyal one, and she's still going after it and making the music. So I hope Coi Leray, I would say Coi Leray is probably still having fun with music. Otherwise, she wouldn't have signed another deal. And I think it's unfortunate that, well, I don't know whose decision-making this was. Because if you guys listen to the music that Coi Leray released in 2025, after she just signed this new deal, and the music that she's released this year in 2026, you could see a clear difference. And it wasn't like she went from independent to signed. She was signed to the same label, the new label, Sony, at the same time. And we didn't really get an announcement for her getting signed either. I think that would have been a big deal because we saw the whole saga of her leaving Universal or her wanting to get off of Universal. We saw her briefly independent. So I think it would have helped her a bit to announce that she was now signing. But either way, I'm definitely tapping into whatever Coi Leray's got going on music.
Why? But why? Man, listen, I'm off this video right now, yo. This is not hitting. I'm not about to cape for her. That's cap. That's fake. Listen, if you like this video, you want to see another one like this or like this, it's going to be somewhere on the screen. Click one of these here. Subscribe if you want to watch more videos with me. I'll see you on the next one.